Alright, we're doing some steaks today in the Typhur Sous Vide Station. Uh, they are some ribeyes, and I had previously seasoned, vacuum sealed, and frozen them for future use. But just wanted to give a little demo on how to use the Typhur Sous Vide Station. It is very comprehensive and kind of an all-in-one type of a deal. But since I'm doing ribeye, I hit that search button and you can just punch in ribeye, search, and it comes up with two options. First one doesn't look like it's in English. It's not. It looks to be in French. I don't speak French, so we're going to back out of that. Choose the English looking one. So, I think this is a really nifty deal because you can see all the ingredients it wants you to use. Some of these things I disagree with, like the extra virgin olive oil or unsalted butter. I don't like adding extra liquids into my bag because if it's a fat like olive oil or butter, I tend to find that it actually draws the fat soluble flavors out of the meat and you lose some of that flavor. If it is more of a water-based liquid, then it tends to pull the water-soluble flavors out of the meat. So I would, if I was starting this recipe from scratch, yes, you could follow all these things. Add the thyme, garlic, pepper, salt. The only thing I don't have in is the thyme. I actually seasoned mine with pink Himalayan sea salt, fine ground pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. So I've got that done. But this goes through all the ingredients that you'll need for your recipe, goes through a little bit of a description. When you're ready to go, you hit start recipe, and this is one of the really nifty things with the ribeye steak. So prepare the water bath. Yeah, we got that done already. So here, select the thickness of your steak, and was your steak frozen? So yeah, mine I had sitting in the freezer downstairs, frozen. How thick is it? You can adjust how thick it is. And I'd cut mine about 1.5 inches, and you can see that the cooking time adjusted based on how thick the steaks are. Let's say I'd cut these at 2 inches thick, which is pretty much a roast. Then, yeah, cooking time went up by over an hour. Hit next. How would you like your steak prepared? You can go rare, medium, medium well, or well done. Up to you how you like yours done. These steaks actually were not graded. If these were prime graded steaks, I would pick rare or medium rare. Since these are most likely not prime graded steaks, since they were ungraded, I would probably pick medium in order to get a little bit better fat rendering. And you see that change the target temperature to 135. So then it has to start preheating and go. And since these are ungraded, I'm actually going to go longer than the cooking time in order to get a little more of a tender finished product, since I anticipate them being a little tougher because of being ungraded. You can also do some of this stuff manually if you've got a lot more experience. If you've got a lot of experience and you don't feel like you need to follow a recipe and you're just kind of doing things yourself, which that's about where I'm at. Like I'd said before, since I anticipate these being a little tougher, being ungraded, I'm going to go for 135. I'm not going to go for 9 hours, but I'm just going to zing it up there, and I'll wind up stopping it and pulling it out when we're ready to sear them. And that's it. I'm ready to go. My steaks are in there. It's beginning the circulation process, and we'll come back and check things out when it's time to eat. What time is it here? 3:35 in the afternoon. We'll probably eat, I don't know, 7:30, 8 maybe, who knows. But they'll be in there for a couple hours, which I'm anticipating they'll need the extra time because of the ungraded quality. Alright, so it's been a couple of hours. It's 8:15. The steaks have been in there for, I don't know, 4 hours now or something like that. which is good because they were ungraded, so it'll help to tenderize them a little bit. So in order to wrap this up, all we need to do is hit stop, and then it'll automatically drain. We'll get our steaks out of here and get these puppies out of here. Alright. So to finish these off, I'm going to use my homemade aioli, which is a hybrid between mayonnaise and aioli, and it's delicious. Alright, so to finish these off, cast iron pan is good and hot. It's even smoking a little bit, that's good. So I'm just going to rub this aioli in there, give it a real light coating. So all it needs is a light coating. Here we go. Now mayo is an interesting thing to use to sear your meat, because it not only enhances, like any other fat, enhances the ability of the meat to brown through the Maillard reaction, but the mayo itself also browns through the Maillard reaction, which does not happen with butter or avocado oil or something like that. Well, butter does brown, but it just takes a lot higher heat and a lot more time. Brown butter is wonderful.
Teenagers can learn about Walter Payton in the middle of your video.
And who the Vikings nominee is for it. Alright. That looks like it'll do just fine for a sear.
Beautiful.
Time to evacuate.
How long do you think that was? Like
I don't know.
2 minutes?
Maybe.
Beautiful.
Pan for about 30 seconds. Alright, in the words of the great Mr. Sausage, let's open this up and see how we did. How's that looking to you?
That is gorgeous.
Edge to edge pink.
Well done.
No gray band at all.
Or not well done.
Yeah.
Rare. Sorry guys, gotcha.
Alright, well, let's looks good. Smells good.
Well, nobody really likes anyone watching anyone eat. That is made up.
Okay, well, I got an idea then.
I'll just focus on the steak.
Yeah, you focus on the steak. It is gross to watch people take bites of food on videos.
You're welcome, world.
Let's do it this way then. All right, Judge.
That is so good. The flavor is just amazing.
Yep. That is what I want.
Good job, Papa.
That is good soul for coming off of being sick.